Hi, I'm Michael Fine. I'm the CEO of Hilco Real Estate Auctions, and we're here today at Sur la Baie in Door County, Wisconsin. And now we're going to take you through our house, our fabulous house that'll be sold at auction on November 14th. The house is totally landscaped on the outside, designed for quite a bit of privacy. And guests walk to the front door through the trellised gardens. When the property was being built, the first year of construction was spent out here excavating the property to design the flat spot for the property on the side of the bluff. The next 2 years were in construction, which is rather amazing to build a house this large in such a short period of time. And now let's go inside and see the rest of the house. We enter in the foyer, which has 2 spiral staircases leading to the second floor and is crowned with a large crystal chandelier. In front of us is the grand hall and the main parlor of the home for formal entertaining, our largest entertaining space. To the right, the wing to the right includes the formal dining room, kitchen, staff quarters, and other service areas of the home. And to the left are the formal and informal entertaining rooms, the home theater and library, as well as the indoor pool and spa area of the home. There are a total of 7 fireplaces in the house. All are wood-burning fireplaces that can also be converted to gas and gas log systems or just gas starters. This room is designed to be a reception room to receive guests before they enter the other areas of the home. One of my favorite areas of the house is the home theater, which you'll see is a replica of traditional theaters of the past. And we enter through here, past the ticket booth, and our 2 concession stands on the right and left side. And then through the door here, we enter the 14-seat theater. And there are great views of the water from every room, and because we're up on the bluff, you can see all the way across to northern Wisconsin and the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. House features an elevator, which will be taken a little while going upstairs. Our next major room is my favorite room in the house, which would be the library to the left. The library was designed to replicate a Vanderbilt Mansion library of the past. It's a 2-story room with leaded glass and stained glass windows, a fireplace, a second-floor balcony with its own spiral staircase, and an entrance on the second floor to the master suite. So if you want to grab a book late at night, it's easy to come out into the library and do so. And then across from the library is the owner's office or a game room. The room was designed so that it could be used in either method. And the house is being offered at the auction either furnished or unfurnished to the winning bidder. The furnishings will be available for an additional $300,000 on top of the bid amount. So it's up to the buyer whether they wish to buy the house either furnished or unfurnished. And then through these doors we come to the pool and spa area of the home. And when winters get cold in Wisconsin, we can imagine summer inside with a summer sitting room, rattan furniture, great windows to the outdoors, a covered porch facing toward the bay with great views across, sitting areas outside. And the pool has its own kitchen. And a serving window going right out to the pool area. Bathrooms and steam rooms as well for family and guests. This is our large steam shower. And then you'll see our paneled dressing room, a full bath. And so when your guests arrive, you have a full linen closet here for towels and robes and closets for all of your guests' clothing. And then we come into the really great all-season indoor pool, which is designed with a stone waterfall in the back, a separate spa area, and all the water from both the spa and the waterfall on the wall lead into the pool. And this area of the home includes its own ventilating system to keep the smells of chlorine and the moisture out of the rest of the house. The large indoor hot tub can seat over a dozen people. And again, includes views of the bay, but at the same time, you're inside and warm year-round. And when it's running, the water flows through the rocks into the pool and cascades in from the rock wall behind, creating just a beautiful effect of tranquil water to be soothing to the ear as well as to the warmth of your body. So here we have our formal dining room with a fireplace, crystal chandelier, large moldings on the ceiling and the floor, a hardwood floor, fireplace. And this room is presently set for dinner for 10, but as you can see, the room can easily accommodate dinner for 40 or 50 guests, depending on how you set up the room for dinner. And it too includes leaded and stained glass above the French doors and the windows leading in and out of the room. The house has a very elaborate security system in it as well, and that is incorporated throughout the house for both fire and security purposes in every room and in every area of the home. And from the dining room, we now come into the service areas of the home, which includes the butler's pantry for storage of multiple sets of china and crystal, as well as silver as well, when it's not stored in the silver vault in the house. We have a breakfast room off of the kitchen, which is really wonderful. The breakfast room is entirely a painted mural on the walls and the ceiling, and a wonderful floor that depicts the leaves falling in the fall in a mosaic design. We can walk into the morning coffee area. We're sitting up indoors or outdoors. There are patios surrounding the house, so you can sit in a multitude of locations as you're enjoying the morning. And the great thing about this house is that there are a lot of wow factors to it. One is the great kitchen. Well, everyone loves a great kitchen in a house, and we certainly have a great kitchen here. As you can see, this kitchen is large enough for the largest entertaining. When your friends talk about the party always ends up in the kitchen, in this house, the party can end up in the kitchen because it's large enough so that you can have all your guests here while you're cooking if you like. And it's designed with multiple stoves and ovens, multiple dishwashers, so that you can entertain at the largest grand scale that you like. Or if you're just cooking breakfast for yourself and your family, the kitchen works in that way as well. We have a large commercial refrigerator, ice cream maker, the kitchen also features a dumbwaiter that goes from the kitchen to the basement and to the guest suite on the second floor. If the owner required a second elevator to the guest area of the home, the dumbwaiter could be replaced with a regular passenger elevator as well to complement the one that's in the other wing of the home. The room in front of us here is the pantry, and we have a great large pantry so that you can store up for the entire winter with one long trip to the grocery store. And for grand entertaining, guests come through the formal foyer with a music balcony overhead. You can have a string quartet up there while you're entertaining. And our large formal living room, which is 50 feet long, has floor-to-ceiling windows of the bay, great views, a large fireplace in the center of the wall, 2 large chandeliers, and an entire reading balcony going around 3 sides of the room as well. It's really amazing for large-scale entertaining, and at the same time, if you want to just sit in front of the fireplace, we have a couple of comfy couches for that purpose. And once we ascend to the living quarters upstairs, let's start with the master bedroom. The master bedroom is a suite of rooms designed so that their owner can have privacy from their guests and staff and really have a spot all of their own. As we walk in, there's a sitting room to your right with its own balcony facing toward the bay, a fireplace, and this room is designed for reading and for watching television. And then as we enter the sleeping quarters, we pass the Small kitchen area, a great place for juice and coffee in the morning, or to store a bottle of champagne for the evening. The sleeping chamber is a large room. And on one side you have the ladies' dressing room and ladies' bath. On the other side, the gentleman's dressing room and the gentleman's bath. We believe that the ladies' dressing room may be one of the largest closets in all of Wisconsin. And this room wraps around the bath, so you can enter directly into the ladies' bathroom. The towel racks are heated with hot water from the heating system in the house. The floors are heated as well. There's a separate tub and shower area. And that brings us back into the sleeping chambers, which will enter the second bath and dressing room. And you can see on the left here the door that is the private entrance into the second floor of the library. It's great for, as I said, late night, grabbing a book, sitting in one of the overstuffed leather chairs upstairs, and enjoying it. And our library comes with absolutely everything. We even have Harry Potter's broom sitting over to the side, and a ladder as well. And the coffered ceiling in this room is simply another example of the extraordinary craftsmanship that went into building this home, and the time and effort to make sure that no detail was missed, and that it would be enjoyed for decades and decades to come. And that leads us here to our second bath. This room was papered with naturally handmade paper that's actually put up one sheet at a time on the walls and then finished after it is installed. And then we have a small fitness room upstairs with views of the bay. So then we enter the guest suite of the home, which features its own sitting area. Again, can be closed off and be totally private from the rest of the home. So the sitting room over the bay, with great views, and then 3 bedrooms, each with its own private ensuite bath, a small kitchen area. And once your guests come here, I don't think they're ever going to want to leave. I think this is one of everyone's favorite rooms in the house, and something that everyone would love to have is their own greenhouse built right in with a flower cutting area, sink, wonderful lighting, temperature control. Comes with a door to outside, so you can look in and out directly from here. You're right next to the kitchen, so that as you grow herbs and other vegetables inside, they can be brought right into the kitchen for cooking as well.